The garden had so many plants that Bluey easily got confused while tending them. Bluey decided to draw a map of the garden. The map was checked right in the garden. Huh? Bingo and Bluey learned how to read the garden map. Huh? The map helped Bluey tend to each plant more accurately. The whole family used the map to tend the garden. The garden was properly cared for. Thanks to the garden map, tending the plants became easier and more fun. Bingo and the mystery box. On a night of heavy rain, Bingo is humming a tune indoors. Suddenly she noticed a box on the table. Huh? Bluey is looking at the rain through the window. Bingo ran in and told Bluey about the box. They both ran to the living room where the box was. Bluey opened the box. Inside, they put 2 lollipops. Bluey gave Bingo one. Bluey and Bingo were happy because they had candy to eat. An ordinary morning in the garden. But it seems something is being hidden. Huh? The treasure hunt begins right in the garden. The more you dig, the faster your heart beats. The treasure is very close. Finally, the treasure has appeared. Treasure isn't always glittering.
Aha!
The real treasure is the joy of finding it together. Aha! Bluey begins her treasure hunt in the garden. An X on the map points to a very familiar corner. Bluey digs down excitedly. Something is lying beneath the soil. The first treasure is revealed. Bluey recognizes it as an old toy. Bluey decides to dig a little further. Another old toy appears. Bingo is also curious about this unexpected treasure. This time, it seems to be a real box. The treasure turns out to be old toys that have been buried and forgotten. Old things can also bring new joy.
The kite can fly. Welcome everyone to Bluey. What is Bluey's dad doing in the warehouse? Wow, that kite looks old. Bluey and Bingo are going down the stairs. Both were surprised to see the kite. Bluey wants a kite. The sky today is perfect for flying kites. Bluey and Bingo are heading to the kite flying spot. Bluey is running as fast as she can to make the kite fly. Oh no, the kite won't fly. Bingo is sitting there laughing. Bluey! This time it's Bingo's turn to fly kites. Wow, the kite is flying! Bluey couldn't believe her eyes.
One peaceful afternoon, a strange object appears in the yard. Just bring it close. Something strange happens. It's not always attraction. A new game is quickly devised. Adding more people makes the challenge harder. 3 different directions, the same invisible force. No touch needed, everything moves. When the game stops, the curiosity remains. There are things unseen, but always there. Bluey discovered a very strange treasure map.
Oh!
The treasure wasn't in one single place. The first X led Bluey out into the yard. Wow! The first piece of treasure was found. The map pointed to a different location. The last X was a little further away. The treasure pieces were gradually pieced together. The last X was a little further away. The search continued in the small forest. The last piece of treasure appeared. The 3 pieces of treasure put together into a surprise. Treasure is truly a joy to discover together. After days of waiting, it's time to check the garden. Something's sprouting from the ground. Harvesting requires careful handling.
Let's go!
Things aren't always easy. The whole family works together to find a way.
Let's go!
And then, success! The first harvest doesn't have to be huge. The greatest joy is accomplishing something with your own hands.
A day at school.
The simple fishing rod. Quiet. Lakeside/riverside. Dad arrives with a fancy fishing rod, tackle box, and folding chair. Son stands beside him, empty-handed, watching curiously. Dad casts the line confidently. The float sits on the water, perfectly still. Dad waits, checks his watch, sighs softly. The son looks around, finds a tree branch, ties a simple string to it, adds a tiny hook, drops it into the water, just for fun. Dad doesn't notice. The string suddenly tugs hard. The son's eyes widen. He pulls up the branch. A fish! The son freezes for a moment, then grins proudly. Dad turns around, looks at the fish, looks at his expensive fishing rod, looks at the stick. Dad bursts out laughing, shaking his head in disbelief. Dad pats the son's head proudly. They sit side by side, watching the water together. The fish swims calmly in a small bucket.
It's past bedtime, but Bluey and Bingo are participating in an important challenge. Whoever falls asleep first loses. Bingo's eyes are getting heavier, as heavy as if he were wearing stones. Oh no, yawning is contagious, the most dangerous enemy of sleep. Just a quick nap for just 1 second. Ouch! Wake up! Gravity is winning. The little heads can no longer lift up. Okay then, maybe a soft fluffy pillow would help right now.
Oh! Huh?
The competition is over. It's a tie. Good night, angels.
The Talented Magician. Welcome to the magnificent magic show by Magician Bluey.
Huh?
The audience is very anxious. Oh, a ball is flying out.
Wow!
Meanwhile, backstage, Bingo's assistant was preparing for the biggest performance yet.
Huh? Yeah!
Dad Bandit is ready. Can Bluey turn the empty hat into a miracle? A behind-the-scenes story is unfolding behind the hat. Ta-da! Not a rabbit, but a bingo. Dad seemed very surprised by the performance. He went closer to see if the bingo was real. Surprisingly, this performance was very convincing to the father. What a fantastic performance! Thank you to the audience for watching. See you at the next show. A Day in the Life of Bluey.
Huh?
Trick backfires. Mom is cleaning the floor, fully focused. Bluey and Bingo peek from behind the couch, exchanging mischievous grins. Bluey draws a simple trap plan on a piece of paper. Bingo nods excitedly and gives a silent thumbs up. They shake hands in agreement. Fast, funny montage. A string is tied to a chair. A pillow is placed up high. A small paper X is stuck on a slippery spot. The girls step back, admiring their work. Mom walks closer. The girls hold their breath, covering their mouths. Mom pauses, looks around suspiciously. Mom pretends not to notice and calmly walks around the trap. Suddenly, she gently pulls the string. The pillow drops right onto Bluey and Bingo. The girls tumble to the floor, surprised but unharmed. Mom stands with hands on her hips, smiling victoriously. Bluey and Bingo look at each other, embarrassed, then hide their faces. Mom pulls both girls into a warm hug. They all laugh together. Dad peeks in, accidentally steps on the leftover trap and slips slightly. Everyone bursts into laughter. Night camping. Late afternoon, still bright daylight. The family loads camping gear into the car. Tent, bags, flashlight. The kids bounce excitedly. Dad gives a confident thumbs up.
Let's go!
Mom smiles. Dad and Mom set up the tent. The kids help hold poles and pegs. The tent is finally finished. The sky turns dark. The forest becomes quiet. Leaves rustle in the wind. The kids press close to Mom and Dad. Dad swallows nervously. Mom looks around, uneasy. A small noise from the bushes. Everyone freezes. Dad switches on the flashlight. It's beam shakes. Just a bug. No danger. But nobody relaxes. The family looks at each other. Mom gently shakes her head. Dad nods very quickly. The kids immediately run back toward the car. The tent stands alone behind them. Faces of emotion. Chili sits on the floor with Bluey and Bingo, holding a small, magical hand mirror. Chili looks into the mirror and then makes a very sad face, with her ears drooping slightly. Bluey and Bingo observe closely, and then they both imitate that sad expression in the most adorable way. Suddenly, Chili changes. She flashes a big, bright smile at her daughters. Immediately, the sisters grin back, mimicking their mom's spreading happiness. Chili looks into the mirror and then makes a very sad face, with her ears drooping slightly. Everyone bursts out laughing happily and shares a big, warm hug on the rug. What a fun lesson about feelings!
Just a little while, Bluey thought. But a little while often lasts longer than we think. When one person starts working, the other hasn't started yet. And time waits for no one. Rushing doesn't always get you faster. When you do things at the right time, everything becomes easier. Huh? Just stay calm. Everything will fall into place again.
A few moments later.
Huh?
And this time, Bluey didn't wait for a little while anymore.
A peaceful morning begins.
Huh? Aha! Okay.
A short trip is about to begin. Today, all three of us went to the park to play. We've arrived. The air seems really fresh today.
Oh. Yes. Huh?
Just a small rug. The three of them have found their father's whereabouts. Wow, that's so much food. Look, Bluey and Bingo seem to be putting their appetites aside. Dad started dividing the food. Bingo, a sandwich. Next up is Bluey, which is a cake.
Aha!
Bingo is really enjoying his delicious sandwich. Bluey is also enjoying her cake. Dad seems very happy. It seems like Bluey is remembering something. Surprisingly, that's excellent technique. Bluey wants Bingo to play soccer with him. They both had a lot of fun playing together. Oh, it's already afternoon? Dad has already called both of them home. The case of the broken vase. 3 p.m. A loud crash echoed through the living room. The scene, a vase shattered into pieces. And here are the only 3 suspects. Suspect number 1, Bluey, trying to appear innocent by whistling. Suspect number 2, Bingo. He looks innocent, but his actions don't. Suspect number 3, Rocky. Did he just laugh? Or was that a sign of extreme panic? The psychology of reptiles is truly unpredictable. Look at Bingo. The tension is escalating. She can't stand the pressure of the silence of justice. A double betrayal. Bluey is trying to rectify her sister's mistake. Will their sisterly bond be shattered in front of the judge? Even Rocky refused to admit he was the culprit. Even a small motive can stir up guilty hearts. Clearly, all 3 are hiding a shocking secret. The detective is presenting the final piece of evidence, a mud-covered tennis ball lying among the debris. The case is closed. The punishment for the defendants: clean up the battlefield and no TV tonight.
Fixing the outdoor table. A quiet morning. The wooden outdoor table wobbles slightly. Every gentle touch makes the tabletop tremble. The family stands around, looking at one another. Dad nods. Let's fix it. Dad kneels down and tightens the bolts with a wrench. Clack, clack. A soft metallic sound. Mom hands over a small wooden piece, placing it under the shorter table leg. Sister wipes the tabletop with a cloth. Dust sparkles in the sunlight. Little brother holds the table leg, tilting his head, watching very seriously. Dad places a cup of water in the middle of the table. Everyone holds their breath. The cup stays still. No shaking, no spilling. The family laughs happily. The little brother claps with a loud smack.
Small mistake, but that's not necessarily the whole story.
Huh?
Inside, there's something else.
Huh?
It's not just the outer layer that's broken. Covering it up won't solve the problem. And the real problem is bigger than they think. Huh? To fix it properly, you have to fix it at the root. When done correctly, everything goes back to normal. And it seems there's still work to be done.
A few moments later.
Bluey and the unexploded balloon. Bingo is walking and singing.
Huh?
She saw Bluey playing with balloons. Suddenly, Dad came over and called Bluey. Bluey tied the balloon to one spot and went with her dad. Bingo came up with the idea of destroying the balloon. She went over to the balloon and took it down.
2 hours later.
When Bluey turned back, she saw that the balloon had been deflated.
The journey of the red ball. On a beautiful day at the Healer House, Bluey and Bingo were feeling down because they had no toys. Suddenly, a red balloon appeared. And so the chase began. Passing through the lush green park. Be careful, jump high. Oh, what a mischievous breeze. They had travelled a long distance, all the way to the windy beach. We need a bit of teamwork. Amazing! The two sisters did it. A small adventure, but the fun was immense. See you again.
One fine day, the family decided to wash their beloved car. Huh? When you're too excited, things can easily become excessive.
Oh!
Doing things the right way makes the job easier. Saving money is part of caring for the environment. Safety is always paramount.
Aha!
It's okay to make a small mistake, as long as you know how to correct it.
Huh?
Being tidy helps things finish faster. When working together, the joy always outweighs the fatigue. Trick backfires. Mom is cleaning the floor, fully focused. Bluey and Bingo peek from behind the couch, exchanging mischievous grins. Bluey draws a simple trap plan on a piece of paper. Bingo nods excitedly and gives a silent thumbs up. They shake hands in agreement. Fast, funny montage. A string is tied to a chair. A pillow is placed up high. A small paper X is stuck on a slippery spot. The girls step back, admiring their work. Mom walks closer. The girls hold their breath, covering their mouths. Mom pauses, looks around suspiciously. Mom pretends not to notice and calmly walks around the trap. Suddenly, she gently pulls the string. The pillow drops right onto Bluey and Bingo. The girls tumble to the floor, surprised but unharmed. Mom stands with hands on her hips, smiling victoriously. Bluey and Bingo look at each other, embarrassed, then hide their faces. Mom pulls both girls into a warm hug. They all laugh together. Dad peeks in, accidentally steps on the leftover trap and slips slightly. Everyone bursts into laughter. One gentle morning, Bluey made a new friend. Caring for plants requires gentleness and patience. Not too much and not too little. Plants also need sunlight to grow.
Huh?
Small things help plants grow healthier. When we care for them, we learn to show concern. Plants don't grow instantly, but day by day. Caring for a seedling is also caring for joy. A small idea can create a whole new space. A mini library is formed from simple things. And then a curious visitor appears. Not everyone knows how to be gentle from the start. When you know how to adjust, everything becomes more pleasant. Respect makes the space warm. Each page of a book opens up a small world. When you know how to cherish it, joy will last longer. A small corner is enough to bring peace. When we learn to appreciate books, we learn to appreciate everything around us. Bandit decided to spend the morning tending to his garden. But as Bandit got busy working, little mischiefs began to appear.
Huh?
Just a slight lapse in concentration, and the whole garden was thrown into chaos. Alexander realized that babysitting and gardening at the same time wasn't simple at all. Sometimes, even the most endearing acts of help can lead to a little accident.
Aha!
Hey! But in the end, the most important thing is the laughter and the moments with the family.
A small mistake, but it needs fixing immediately. Fixing things quickly doesn't necessarily mean fixing them correctly. One mistake leads to many other mistakes. When you rush, things get even more complicated. Just a little more, and everything will be much worse. Sometimes, you need to stop before fixing anything further.
Nah.
Correct fixes! Always start with the right place. And this time, everything was truly fixed. The treasure doesn't open immediately, but requires overcoming challenges. There's no time to stand still, only to move forward. The next challenge requires agility. And this time requires caution. When you rush, everything almost goes wrong. It's not about speed, but about getting it right. After all, the treasure finally opens. And it turns out, the journey is the real treasure.
The rattling fan, a hot noon. An old fan spins slowly. Clack, clack! an irritating noise. The whole family looks at the fan. Frowning, they fan themselves with their hands. Dad places it in the middle of the floor. He grabs a screwdriver and carefully removes the screws. Mom hands over a small box to hold the screws. She nods, reminding him with a look. Sister holds the fan frame steady. Little brother sits close by, eyes wide as he watches. Ting! A screw pops out and rolls across the floor. Little brother crawls after it. He even crawls under the table. Sister puts the fan blades back on, slightly crooked, but tightened anyway. Dad nods and flips the switch. Whoosh! The fan spins the wrong way. Dad tightens the screws firmly. Dad switches the fan on again. Boo! The fan runs smoothly, a gentle breeze blowing. The whole family claps. The living room was a mess. Bluey realized Dad was about to come home. Bluey quickly looked around the messy room. Bluey started cleaning up quickly. Cleaning up too quickly caused trouble. Bingo ran in, helping to hold the box so Bluey could close the lid.
Aha! Whoa!
Time flew by. The room gradually became tidier. Dad arrived home just in time. Bluey had finished cleaning up before Dad got home.
Wow!
Night camping. Late afternoon, still bright daylight. The family loads camping gear into the car. Tent, bags, flashlight. The kids bounce excitedly. Dad gives a confident thumbs up.
Let's go!
Mom smiles. Dad and Mom set up the tent. The kids help hold poles and pegs. The tent is finally finished. The sky turns dark. The forest becomes quiet. Leaves rustle in the wind. The kids press close to Mom and Dad. Dad swallows nervously. Mom looks around, uneasy. A small noise from the bushes. Everyone freezes. Dad switches on the flashlight. Its beam shakes. Just a bug. No danger. But nobody relaxes. The family looks at each other. Mom gently shakes her head. Dad nods very quickly. The kids immediately run back toward the car. The tent stands alone behind them. Bluey and Bingo were preparing for a treasure hunt. But the weather had other plans. The treasure map started changing. The whole family decided to follow the new map. But the treasure didn't appear. Maybe they misunderstood.
Hey! Hey!
The treasure was right where they started. Sometimes the treasure doesn't go anywhere. It's just that the mat got wet. A beautiful morning is perfect for a walk around the neighborhood.
Oh.
Walking together is a simple way to discover familiar things. Safety is always paramount on every trip. Knowing when to wait helps avoid unnecessary risks.
Okay.
Following directions makes it easier for everyone to move around.
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
Small habits create long-term safety.
Thank you very much.
Slowing down allows you to see more beautiful things around you.
Oh.
A safe walk brings joy and peace of mind to the whole family. Staying in the correct lane helps everyone share a safe space. A safe walk brings joy and peace of mind to the whole family. A familiar morning, but the house is a little messy. Sometimes, cleaning isn't the most appealing thing. Until a fun idea pops into your head. When the music starts playing. Everything suddenly changes. Cleaning can also be a game.
Yeah.
You don't need to get it right from the start. The fun is what matters. When everyone participates, the work becomes easier. A clean room brings a pleasant feeling. A little tiring. But everyone is happy. When you turn small tasks into fun, every day becomes more lovely. A small balloon can create a whole big game. But sometimes, the balloon likes to fly its own way. Every time you touch it, the balloon runs away. And then Chili appears to help the two sisters.
Oh.
Aha! With a little help, the game continues. Ha! Perhaps the balloon still prefers to fly its own way. Forgot the kid. Morning at home. Mom grabs her keys and bag, checks the clock, running late. She gestures to the kid. School time! Mom walks out the door, carrying the child's backpack. Inside, the kid is still putting on shoes. The door closes. The kid looks up, frozen in place. The kid walks to the window and watches Mom's car drive away. He scratches his head, then shrugs and sits on the couch, calmly playing with a toy. Outside the school, Mom parks the car and turns to the back seat. Empty. Mom freezes. Mom looks at the backpack, looks at the empty seat, looks at her phone. Eyes widen. Panic. She quickly turns the car around. Mom rushes inside and swings the door open. The kid is on the couch, happily eating a snack/playing. They stare at each other for a second. Mom exhales in relief and hugs the kid tightly. The kid pats Mom's back like, "It's okay." Mom carries the kid outside, then double-checks the back seat before closing the door. A light rain visited Bluey's family garden. After the rain, everything looks so different. It seems the tree has grown bigger?
Whoa!
Bandit noticed a small change too. The tree has really grown.
Wow!
The rain helps the tree become healthier. Small changes bring great joy. The tree grows bigger every day with the love of the whole family. Outdoor cooking transforms an ordinary day into a happy picnic. Bluey begins setting up the picnic area. Everything needed is brought out into the yard. Preparation is also part of the fun. Bingo wants to join Bluey in cooking. Bluey is very serious about her dish. The outdoor picnic area is gradually being completed. Carrying food outside requires care. The outdoor meal is ready. A simple but joyful meal. Outdoor cooking transforms an ordinary day into a happy picnic. The fish tank mistake. A fish tank sits neatly on a table. The fish swim happily. Dad sprinkles fish food carefully, nodding with satisfaction. Dad feeds the fish. Fish swim up excitedly. The kids press their faces to the glass, pointing. One day, Dad is busy. Mom picks up a white container that looks like fish food. Mom pours it into the tank. The water turns cloudy. Mom looks at the container again. Salt. Mom's eyes widen. The whole family springs into action. Dad gently moves the fish into a temporary bowl. Mom drains the tank. The kids carry buckets of water very seriously. Music speeds up slightly. Fresh water is poured in. The filter turns on. The fish are carefully returned to the tank. Everyone leans in, holding their breath. The fish start swimming again, happy and lively. The kids jump with joy. Dad exhales in relief. Mom smiles awkwardly and pats her chest.